Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. We finished up Insurrection Remastered last time, so we're going to rewind time and go way, way, way back in the past. This is Terran and Protoss War. This is just for today, I'm not making a series out of this. People on my Discord talk about this occasionally. On Star Edit, there's a master list of custom campaigns, and this is the first one on that list. So this is one of the earliest, if not the earliest, publicly released community campaigns for StarCraft 1. The file name is James. And the map name is Platform New World. So I think we're in for a real treat here. Protect outpost on platform until General Duke in his NORAD and his battle cruciers arrive. All capitalized. Very proper. Welcome, Commander. I have General Duke waiting on the other line. I will patch him through now, sir. Hello, Commander. I have called you to the platform. Platform's correct there. Platform New World to oversee its protection from them damn Protoss till I arrive. I expect you to keep that outpost in one piece, Commander. We need this platform badly. I will arrive within 5 minutes of your arrival. Keep the platform alive for those minutes, Commander, and I will arrive in the NORAD 2, along with 2 battle cruciers. This is an easy task, Command. Don't screw it up. General Duke out. This is fascinating. General's misspelled more than once. I feel like it's intentional at this point. Protect outpost until General Duke arrives. Prepare for landing on platform, Commander. End of briefing. Remember, Commander. Keep that base alive till we arrive. General out. I will remember. Don't you worry. Make a Marine. Make an SCV. We're going hard on Terran and Protoss War. Nobody knows who made this. It's an anonymous author. So we can poke a little fun at it because nobody knows who made it, and it's also incredibly old. Something tells me this was not someone's masterpiece, magnum opus, life work. Though I don't know. Maybe it was. Whoever made this. I don't know what month the original StarCraft came out. I have no idea. It's possible that somebody just opened up the editor without even playing the base game and made this, and I have a reason for thinking that. Because they keep misspelling General, and it makes me think that there's a distinct possibility that they just think that General Duke's first name is General. Like, that's his name, and he's not a general. The more likely scenario is that English is not their primary language, which is fine. Happens a lot. And it makes sense. It's a big world out there. But I like to think there's a possibility out there that somebody just went in the editor. They didn't play the game. They had no context, and they just were like, "Oh, General Duke. He's got a tank and he's got a battle cruiser unit. Let's put him in the NORAD 2, and he'll show up and they'll be like, General, we need reinforcements." I don't know. It's a fun thought. We're just gonna make some Marines. We can just play this one the whole way. I don't plan on playing many of these missions fully. I just want to just check them out. It seems like the briefings are going to be way more entertaining than the maps themselves possibly could be. I don't know. We wrapped up Insurrection Remastered, and I've been considering what series to start next. So here we are playing Terran and Protoss War, but I don't know what's going to come next. I've been kind of fiddling with the idea of reducing the amount of StarCraft 1 that I play, just so I don't get burnt out on the game. You know, we played the original StarCraft Remastered, like just the vanilla game, and then we played Insurrection Remastered, and then simultaneously played Hydra. And all of those are very similar to the vanilla experience. Obviously, Remastered is the literal vanilla experience. But, you know, Insurrection Remastered had the hero play, and a lot of interesting changes that Vorgaz made. That kept it pretty interesting. And Hydra has interesting AI changes that keep it challenging. But ultimately, they were StarCraft 1. It's just a lot of macro. Just macro. And I think it was my own fault for not diversifying and playing something significantly different in there, because now I feel like I'm starting to get a little burnt out and I'm trying to preempt it. Oh, they're actually attacking us. Save us, Marines. Lure them to the bunker. They want that missile turret, don't they? Get him! Get him, Wraith. Pull him back to the bunkers. Well, it's interesting that they actually are attacking us. General Duke, we need help. Come in, General Duke. So now I'm looking for something to play that's particularly weird. Like, the Reaver Menace comes to mind. I like that one because despite some of the mild flaws that, I mean, honestly, there weren't many, in my opinion. Good work, Commander. We have arrived. Unfortunately, the Protoss on this platform have discovered our presence. They must be destroyed before they can send a signal to their base on the planet. Commander, I will assist you in destroying the base. Oh, there he is. Well, we got 3 battlecruisers. Just send him in. So, like, yeah, some of the micro maps for Reaver Menace might have been a little too long, sure, but it was so vastly different from the base game that I was actually way more willing to overlook that kind of stuff because, again, it was just so different, and that's what I really enjoy. I talked about this while playing Insurrection Remastered. Some of those missions were just real different because, like, the infestation changes that Vorgaz made, stuff like that, that's really fun. And, like, Hydra is interesting because of the AI keeping things fresh because they're different as well. So, like, it's like things like that that I enjoy, but again, I think all the things that I played recently were similar enough to the original game that I'm like, okay, I need something different now, or I'm gonna get burnt out real soon. Because I don't want to macro. I don't want to play macro Zerg anymore. I just don't. I mean, I don't want to play macro anything anymore. But I don't know what it is specifically Zerg. I don't want to do it. And I think some of those older campaigns, like, well, this one maybe notwithstanding, because this is super old. There's clearly not anything particularly unique besides someone thinking Edmund Duke's first name is Genreal. But I'm looking for something weird. So I'm looking for suggestions. Let me know, because we're going to be starting something next week. I don't even know. I haven't even thought about what I'm going to do, what I'm going to play for StarCraft 1, which might just be a sign that it's time for me to take a bit of a break from the game. At the very least, reduce the amount that I'm playing each week. And I hope no one can particularly blame me for that. Looks like we've completed this mission, no problem, Genreal. Thanks for the 2 battle cruisers, buddy. But, you know, sort of a preemptive, you know, we don't want to get burnt out. So, you know, we take a mild step back from the game, and I think that's a good choice. I mean, that's the case that's going to happen with anything. Any hobby that you have, where it doesn't feel like you're particularly progressing. Like, I'm not out to get better at this game. It's a game, and there's a million of them, so, you know, rather than spend my time trying to climb the ladder of StarCraft 2 or something, I'm just going to probably play a different game. I wonder, can they even build anything right now? I doubt it. They're researching something. We must stop them. No, you don't, Protoss. All right, destroy, destroy, destroy. Command & Conquer Generals is weird. I don't know if I honestly want to play more of that or not. I might just be looking at just different games, different challenges, things that can challenge me in different ways. Not to say that StarCraft is not a challenge. It's always going to be a nightmare to play, the original one for sure. But I find myself enjoying Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 a lot more, just because there's an opportunity for way more variety there. Did we do it?
Make up your mind.
Good work, Commander. We have destroyed the Protoss base on this platform before they could send word to the planet Bello. You have done well, Commander. I am preparing to land standby. No problems, Genreal. We'll see you planet side. Did we do it? We've conquered Terran and Protoss War. Sure. Let's go to mission 2. Let's see what it is. It was only 6 minutes. We can keep going. Patching Genreal Duke through now, sir. Hello, Commander. Now that we have the platform above to the planet to ourselves. Oh, a little time alone, Genreal. I'm sending you planet side. What? To start a base. A command center and a small defense has already been constructed. Your Terran commander is making sure the Protoss never find that base. If they do, they will send for reinforcements and we will have to retreat. Now, UE mission is simple. I want you to... Someone's about to interrupt Genreal. Incoming transmission from planet commander displaying. Commander, Genreal, sorry to interrupt, but the Protoss are starting to move in on our position. Postgian, I don't know how much longer we can hold them off. We need reinforcements. See, if they can spell reinforcements, you'd think they'd get general right. That's why it's fishy. There's something fishy. Marine, this is Genreal Duke. I'm setting the commander down now. Reinforcements from that platform will arrive shortly. Protect base until reinforcements arrive. Make sure Protoss do not discover base. Roger that, Genreal. Please hurry, we can't hold them off for much longer. Base out. See, they call him Genreal with a position of authority. Is it just coincidental and they think his name is Genreal? It's too coincidental. Like, I think, how do they not get that right, but they get a lot of other words right? Commander, you must get down there now. It will take me at least 20 minutes to gather up reinforcements and get them planetside. Protect the base as long as you can until reinforcements arrive. Good luck. Sounds the same as the last mission. We're not going to wait 20 minutes. Let's at least start it and see what's up. Yeah, we're not going to wait. Just go. About time, Commander. This here is the borderline. They cannot get past this. If they do, they will see the base for sure.
You got my attention,
I mean,
Commander.
I think they know we're here. What a bizarre setup. Why don't we just do this instead?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's just the same with, like, hobbies in general, media. Just, if you do the same thing enough, over and over and over, you're probably going to start
Affirmative.
moving beyond the things you initially enjoyed on it and just obsess over the flaws, which no longer becomes... It's no longer fun when you start doing that. So that's why I don't want to move StarCraft into that category. I want StarCraft to forever be a nostalgia trip, and in order to do that, I need to not hate playing it. Not that I do, but I'm trying to preempt that. And by finding some weird stuff. Again, like, I use Reaver Menace. I think Fired Up's a good example. Things that change the game so drastically. You know, whether... Not necessarily visually, but just the game... The way that the game plays. And not just in a this is harder kind of way. I don't know. I've talked about this a lot when I was playing those campaigns, actually. This has just been a thought on my mind for a long time. So if you've been watching my StarCraft 1 series, you probably heard me rant about this. So... Just because not much is happening here, I mean, we'll wait for like 5 or 6 minutes that we can go to the next mission, but I'm not trying to use this as an opportunity to say that I'm bored with StarCraft per se. But it's an interesting topic to riff on, just on like, if you look back on things that you used to love doing, but if you stagnate in it for too long, then you can, you know, it's time to move on. And I think I would rather move on than focus on, I don't want to say try getting better, because it's not like a physical activity. It's not a competitive activity. It's not like I'm crocheting or I'm writing a book or I'm creating something. I'm just playing a game, and the options are limitless. So it's like, why not move on and try to experience something different before I move a game from territory into like, all right, we're definitely done with this territory. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make an academy. And I'm going to spit in this creator's face from 1998, and I'm going to make a medic. Because I realized that I booted this as an SCX map. It should be SCM. Because medics didn't exist back in StarCraft 1 when all those city builders, they couldn't handle it. They had to find a way to repair all their stuff. We don't want to make a lot of bio units. We got to get right to mech, because then we can use SCVs to at least repair them. That way, in between battles, we get everything back to full health. But wait, now there's medics. Maybe we can get back to making Marines again. I did that, by the way. I'm criticizing myself, which is why I know for sure other people do the same thing. People who turtle in RTS, who play StarCraft and they just turtle up, that's not how this game was really meant to be played. I mean, there's a turtle, the way that you think of turtling versus the way that I'm referring to turtling is probably very different. Someone's be like, oh, it's a viable strategy, whatever. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean. Know what I mean, not what I say. When I'm talking about how people, they just like to build like 80 siege tanks and just sit in their base until they have 12 battle cruisers and then they go and move out. Like, that's not, I think, how this game was intended to be played, but it is an option. I'm not saying you shouldn't play it that way, but I do think that you're going to be able to enjoy yourself more and open yourself up to the game's potential if you don't do that. Granted, it is an option. I think it's time we just move on to the next map. Let's move on to the next map. But those are the kind of people that were thrilled to have medics because then they could heal up their Marines between battles. They're the people that killed their Marines that were at low health because they couldn't stand seeing those health bars in the yellow or red. Oh, Untitled Scenario. The last one was Untitled Scenario. Destroy all enemy buildings. Good morning, Commander. I have those as reports. Incoming transmission from General Duke displaying. Hello, Commander. Sorry to interrupt your work on our base, but I have a special mission for you. Just last night, we here on Platform New World intercepted a transmission from the Protoss. Remember, they do not know Their base here has been destroyed. We were able to interpret the message. Here it is. Sneaky, sneaky. This is Commander Zulu to Lieutenant Commander Zut. Terrans have somehow landed on the planet. Why didn't you notify me of their arrival? What is going on? How did they find us? What's going on? How'd they find us? Respond soon, dear friend. We will do something. We responded to Zulu using a picture of his comrade we killed. Use a picture. We told him that disturbances did not allow us to detect us, and they continued to wreak havoc. We have set up a meeting, or more of an ambush this morning. Commander, I want you to kill Zulu's escort and bring him to the drop zone. If we capture Zulu, the whole planet will surrender. If we fail, they will call for help, and we will retreat. Once you get a hold of Zulu, your task will... I can't get over that guy's name is Zut. It's just Zut. His forces in the area will try to stop you. Good luck, Commander, and do not fail me. Duke out. Capture Protoss Commander. Get him to drop zone. I'm laughing too much. It's exacerbating my cough, so I'm like half laughing and half coughing. Incoming transition from dropship, this lady. Hello, Commander. Just want to let you know, once you get a hold of Zulu, I can only give you 10 minutes till I have 2 leave. What? Why? 2 leave? Protoss will find me, so be quick, Commander. See you there. She like sending us a text message? I have to leave. TTYL. Nobody says TTYL anymore, I suspect. Oh my god, it's literally only 10 minutes. They're killing us. Commander Zulu, surrender. Your escort has been killed. Surrender or we will kill you. Very well, Terran, I surrender. Victory.
Systems functional.
Wait, is he... Oh, he's right here. Were we supposed to have him? Because he's not here right now. Alright, Vulture, be careful. Oh my god, we can get him to kill his own guys. Zulu, I demand it. You have not only surrendered, you have just outright treasonous. That's what I'm talking about. Get in there. Yes. This is like a form of torture. Kill your own people. We could probably just run to the beacon. And in fact, we'll probably do that when this starts to go horribly awry. Commander Zut! Commander Zut, come in! That's the thing about sci-fi, though. You can just name things anything. Like, maybe you could name someone General. No one would necessarily question that, oh, maybe it was supposed to be General. I don't know. You could name someone Kelpton. Is that supposed to be Captain? Or no, maybe that's just his first name. I don't know. Like, you're really grasping at the straws when you're trying to name things for a sci-fi... Or just fiction in general. Hey, I'm gonna name this guy Gert. I don't know. Just make up a stupid name. They're like, oh, that sounds... Sure, you say it enough times, people think that it's a normal name in your bizarre fantasy universe. Oh, look at this. Just run by these guys, please. Just go. Oh, he might die. We've done it. Commander Zulu committing treason. Protoss Commander is in position. You can land dropship. We got him in. The rest of our units sacrificed themselves to get Zulu out. Commander Zut was not... It's funny every time. Commander Zut was none the wiser. What's next? We're blazing through this campaign. Granted, we just skipped mission 2 entirely. Hello, Commander. Incoming transmission from Form, General Duke. Hello, Commander. Thanks to your last mission, almost all of the Protoss cities have surrendered. Except 2. One is the city near our hidden base. The other 2 near one of our starports to this very platform. I will go planetside and deal with the city near our starport. Since you're in command of our hidden base, I want you to deal with the other city. Destroy Protoss City. Commander James must survive. You know, I thought for a moment that maybe this was written by someone who was English as a second language. But this could just be made by like an 8-year-old. Hello, General Duke, Commander. Ah, Commander James Rayner, fucking mental. Good to see you made it, Commander. This is James Rayner, a commander like yourself. I have called him here to assist you planet side. James, I would suggest you leave immediately. Yes, General, on my way out. See you planet side, Commander James out. Commander, you must destroy that city. Do whatever you have to. We can't take the chance they have communications equipment. Okay. I can't keep up with the text. Hello, Commander. I made it down here. Hope this is going to be worth the long trip. Let's get to work.
This is Jimmy.
It's the same. It's the same map. It's the same one.
Channel open.
But we have some extra units now.
Fired up.
Make Alliance. And we can get a machine shop, which means we can upgrade our vultures, I guess. Get some spider mines. I don't know, this is fascinating. It's like we're looking through a window to the past. To such a simpler time. So again, this was like the only window. People like, oh, I'm going to boot up the editor. I'm just going to put some shit on a map. We can look back now in 2018 and just mock the shit out of it. Not really a habit I'm in. I don't typically mock the things I play. I'm kind of, you got to be aware of contextualizing what you're playing. It's not really mean-spirited per se, because we understand what this is. It's likely a child who made this right when they got the game, who was experimenting. And you know what? Good for that person. They got something that's lived through history. And now here they are on the Jayborino channel, getting showcased. Let's beat this mission and then be done with this.
This should be good.
Let's beat this mission and then we're done with this.
I dig.
Jim Raynor's just going to be mixed in because we can't tell him different from our other units.
I dig.
I think this is basic. I don't think it's exactly the same because this map 2, the terrain was like mildly different. Like this was like a straight, it was straight. It was like vertical. Now it's slightly angular. I think they didn't necessarily just copy paste it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll never know. We're not really here today to go over the ins and outs of what this campaign was trying to do.
Systems functional.
Let's be straight. Let's be honest about what we're doing. We're here to make fun of goofy translation errors and or a child who didn't understand there is a military rank called general. Therefore, a man's first name is General. That's what we're doing here. As long as you and I are on the same page, that's what this is about. I was talking about Command and Conquer Generals again. You know what? I was talking about, oh, I get bored playing macro maps. Look, Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2, StarCraft 1 even, all of them, they make Command and Conquer Generals, well, the Command and Conquer Generals makes them all seem so much better in comparison. Here they come again, everyone open fire. Okay. Let's hotkey Commander James Rayner so that he doesn't get murdered. And it's not that I dislike generals. I've come to enjoy it more and more in different ways because it's just, I just don't get it though. I don't know what it is. Like I have the knowledge. I understand what I'm supposed to do. I understand the different strategies. Commenters have been extremely helpful and patient as they've put up with me just having no clue when I started and asking a bunch of questions. And something about it, when I'm actually playing the game, I feel like all my knowledge just evaporates. It like gets sucked into a black hole, and then I can no longer focus on what I'm supposed to do until after it's done. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I probably should have done this other thing. Like there's so many better strategies, and instead I just built a bunch of one type of tank and just A-clicked them, and I did that 4 times until eventually I won, and it took 3 times as long as it needed to. I don't know. I don't have that feeling like you do in StarCraft when you know that you're winning. You have an army, you understand its strengths and weaknesses, and you see the other army, and you destroy it, and you say, I have won. I can move into their base, I can destroy it. I am destroying their buildings, it's great. I just don't have that same type of feeling in Command & Conquer, and because I've spent so much time playing StarCraft and Warcraft, unless it's something that's presented to me in a similar manner, until I can get that confidence level of victory, even though I've been winning in generals, I just don't feel super confident as I play the game. And so I'm constantly in a state of flux and confusion of understanding what the hell we're supposed to do when I play that game. And of course, there's parts of it that aren't, super well designed. But I mean, every game, no game is perfect. I mean, I play Warcraft 3, and sometimes the particle effects are so nightmarish that I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know what's going on the screen right now. It's just a giant blob of bright flashing colors. Oh, okay. Well, that was bad luck, I guess. Heck, we can get an armory, too. But I just, but like generals, again, it's just, I just don't get it. I don't know. I feel like I just don't get it. I think I just have to keep playing it, but I'm halfway through the original game and I don't get it. At the same time, I finished the original StarCraft when I was a kid, and I never quote, got it. I never really understood the game. I just played it, and I was that person who built a bunch of defense and then built 3 control groups of tanks and moved out, or a control group of battle cruisers and moved out. So it wasn't until I was older and revisited the game that I fully understood it. And it's not like I fully understand it now. I'm still pretty poor at these games, but that's because I don't really take the effort or time to improve. But that's just the way it is. Ah, they're not getting upgrades.
Navcom locked.
This is Jimmy.
But StarCraft will always hold a special place in my heart. So, you know, don't take it the wrong way when I'm talking about. So, Jayborino trashing his favorite game, StarCraft. Oh, the original StarCraft was the best game. Nah, dog. I mean, nah to both of those. It's not the best game, but it's also I also don't hate it. Where is this Protoss base? Where are you, Protoss base? We're coming for you. There it is. All right, let's get in there. I don't know. I think we need a group of battle cruisers to take this out.
You want a piece of me, boy? What do you want?
There's a shuttle. That means there's the potential for them to have Reavers. Well, not necessarily, but maybe it was pre-placed. Where's Jim? He's fine. Yes, fire bats, do it. Destroy them.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be it. We're going to destroy this Protoss base, and we're going to declare the Protoss-Terran War. Terran-Protoss War, rather. It's been won. We've destroyed the Protoss, the Terran win. So, again, my hypothesis, and no disrespect necessarily to the anonymous person that made this, because, again, my theory is that it was probably a young person, very young person, like early grade school, named James, because all the file names are James, and Jim Raynor was not in any mission up until this one, so I don't think there was a reason to name them James otherwise. And he opened the editor for the first time. He's like, holy shit, I can make my own stuff. And now we have Terran and Protoss War. See, sometimes it's good to contextualize like that. When you think of it that way, this is actually a pretty incredible feat. I used to make goofy stuff in the editor. It was really fun. I never publicly I mean, I don't know how I would have, I guess, unless they were on BattleNet and people were playing them and got spread around. I would not dare tempt fate and hope think or hope that someone in 2018 would play my map. All right, we killed the bastards, Commander. Come back now. We've done it. We've won.
Systems functional.
We've eliminated Commanders. Zut. Zut has been eliminated. We've captured Zulu. We've destroyed their base. Yeah, consider the Protoss defeated. This map would just be an epilogue map where we've won for sure, and they're like, congratulations, Commander, you did it. General Duke gives you a medal. All right. Hey, that's Terran and Protoss War. We're not playing any more of this. It's kind of like Stellar Forces. Remember, we did like a little mashup of that. We're not gonna be revisiting this. I don't know what I'm gonna play next. I truly don't. I might just pick like an old classic that we haven't gotten to yet, like original Antioch Chronicles or Vision of the Future. Old stuff that's featured on Campaign Creations that, you know, not necessarily the best of the best or anything like that, but just stuff that used to be very popular, so we should check it out. But again, don't be surprised if I do reduce the amount of StarCraft that I'm releasing a week. I know it's, you know, if we go down to one, that might be disappointing to some folks, but I do need to take a bit of a step back because I find myself, when I'm doing my weekly recordings, I find myself putting off my StarCraft 1 recordings till last because I don't really want to do them sometimes. So that's a sign that I need to take a step back. So if that disappoints you, I'm sorry, but hopefully you understand. In either case, maybe I'll find something that gets me back and enthused. It's just, you know, nothing in particular has gotten me to this point. I've just been playing this game what feels like my entire adult life and teenage life, so it's time maybe to tone it down a bit. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.